Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tier 3 today around the British Grand Prix. It's the second 100% race we're doing in this league after Tier 2 on Saturday. With me today in the commentary, Phantominium for the time being, ASG as well, and hopefully Ryan Bridgman comes as well. So we have 4 commentators today, the whole Masters here.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a fine evening because I will be after this race. If it's as exciting as the Tier 2 one was, it's going to be a hell of a race.
Yeah, we are already on the first flying lap from Strober, the Williams. Currently on. Oh god, how is the straight called?
I have no idea, but he's going into left field right now.
Purple Sector 1 as per usual. We have already one retirement in Flip. He has to serve a quali ban, so he's not gonna start the qualifying session. He's starting from the back of the grid. But we are concentrating on Strober's lap coming through Cobb's Corner now, infamous corner on the circuit, into the Beckett to Beckett section now, where it's easy to lose the car on the last corner, but I think Strober will be fine going into 7th and then down into 5th for the last corner, pushing out a little bit of a wheel spin there, and then onto the hanger straight. There's a car weaving in front, but that should be all fine and dandy for him.
Yeah, right now, not much happening. The second runner is very far behind. Schrober went really early, much earlier than everyone else, and he's going to set the benchmark here. Coming across the last chicane, he's going to come across the line and set a 26.6. That is the benchmark for now.
That is the benchmark for now, and next one to really cross the line is Snatch Norwich in the Red Bull car after his teammate Snedgy got really good points last week out. They're both hoping to just concentrate on getting more and more points. With those double points today for the 100% race, that could mean a lot of positions, but not looking so nice right now. The lap time, not the best, not the greatest, was probably a test round. 29.6 only. As we see Zenek crossing the line, 34.0, also pretty much testing his setup, I would reckon.
Yep, he's on inters as well. Everyone's. We have a few more times coming in. Nelson sets 26.9. Gamer LP goes first with a 26.5.
Yeah, that's a decent lap time from Gamer LP there. Let's see, then Snatchy is coming to the line, finishing in 4th, 28.444. That's not representative as well for him for the time being, I would say.
Yeah. So right now, I think, who do you think is gonna grab pole here? We have a group of very strong runners up front. Mainly Shifora, Pay the Man. I think Pay the Man was really looking forward to this. Of course, also Vaxi, who's still on his out lap.
See, then Grammy is coming to line. He's only second hand, but his whole position for the time being here.
Yeah, very good lap.
I have to say to you, I have no clue who's gonna get pole. There are some like we all know that Shifora and Vexi are in their class of their own sometimes, but this could be quite close by the times looking so far. Grammy also only in second. He would have been liking to be further up the grid.
We have Snedge Dorwich coming across the line right now, or is it Snedgy?
Snatch Dorwich 27.277 for the Red Bull, upping his pace in front of the sister car now. He then Pay the Man.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, Pay the Man's gonna be the next one to cross the line here. Just coming around the final corner, he's going probably put it up front. P2 with a 26.4, just 200ths away from Hamburg. Meanwhile, Vaxi is gonna start his out lap, and meanwhile, I believe Spotify puts it P12 with a 27.5.
A good lap time by Spotify going into the 27th. Najee, meanwhile, putting himself into P6. It's close up front, to be fair. Not much in between, but maybe Vexi will split those cars all together with his first run. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I don't like the Fuso is going to set a lap here. Not a very good lap. At the very least, through Stowe, we went on the grass, and yeah, that was not optimal with 144. Very far off the pace there, but let's see. Next, we have Vaxi. I think. No, it's the other as. I think it's Grammy, actually. He's going to set a lap here.
Can he go for another one? No, he's 20 seconds
Yeah, he's gonna
down.
start a new one. Yeah,
Gonna start.
gonna
Come
start.
on.
Yeah. You know, we're gonna jump on board with Vaxi, I think, is one of the leading figures of the tier here. Is just come around Chapel, sets at purple, sector 2. Is
Can he
gonna
get...
come through Stowe here.
Can he get... Oh! That didn't seem really fast there, to be fair. Had a little bit of
Yeah.
standing wheel mid-corner there. Yeah, nearly lost traction and spun, but he saved it. But let's see, is that gonna be anything good from him? The 26.2. 2 tenths ahead.
2 tenths ahead, very good. He subbed in as a reserve in the tier 2 race, and he had very good pace there. If not for fuel issues, he could have been P6. Also because of penalties, he finished just a few tenths away from P6. So yeah, next one is Grammy. He's gaining, but by very little on his previous time. Coming through Stowe here, did not have a purple second sector, so let's see what his time will be. Nice rotation through the final corner, into the braking zone, first turn left-hander, then the right-hander. Wanna be careful on the throttle here as you make the turn. And that is a 26.4, not a massive improvement. Doesn't skip any positions with that.
Yeah. Wet race, baby, is Snatchy saying. Wait, who said to us it's dry?
It was AST, I believe.
It's Scenic, I believe.
Is it dry or wet now? I'm confused.
Oh, if
Just
it's
forecast,
wet.
I believe, right now.
Also, Shifor is starting a lap here. I believe he's currently first in the championship, isn't he? Oh, let me check standings. He
don't know.
is. He's the current leader, followed by Vaxient and Paydaman.
Yeah, he's
So
on his first sector now. See them coming to that long straight with the DRS wide open. First sector finish. It's gonna be a good split for him. It's a 27.5 yellow sector in yellow in first sector. Yellow in sector 1. Holy shit, I can't talk anymore. But it was purple for him in sector 1. I'm sorry, but it was also a yellow sector 1 in general.
this is a very important race for everyone's aspirations here. Since it's double points after all. So he's gonna. This can be a make or break here.
Oh, he
invalidated.
invalidates it. Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, I get from Flip as well. Rain due 30 minutes into the race. So the first 30 minutes are dry, but after it, it's gonna change into wet conditions. That is a really interesting. That will be a really interesting race. Milano right behind Stifora was able to invalidate his lap as well, so there's nothing gonna be from him either. Electro Sanders on a flying lap, 71 thousandths slower to the first 2 sectors, but can he improve on the last sector to put himself closer to that top 7 fight? Let's see then, coming into the last 2 corners now. Really good on the apex. They're finishing the lap onto the Hamilton straight we go, and it's gonna be a 26.856. Not gonna be any positions gain, but probably still.
Paydaman starting his lap right now. Stevo has not invalidated, but his first sector was very slow. It was 2 seconds off, so not an ideal time, I'd say.
28.4 only for the second Ferrari here running.
Milano with a purple first sector.
That's Spotify, but I think there's someone finishing that is Wixit, but he's backed out of that lap, so he's gonna start a new one. Is there anyone really on a lap? Shifora is in the pit lane. I think it's
Milano.
I think it is Milano next.
Yeah. Let me see. Spotify. Stevo. Yeah, Stevo's on a fast lap right now, but he's not improving.
Nova wants to see his favorite driver, Spotify. So we're looking at him.
Yeah. I'll be looking at Milano from my end. He's backed off. Milano's backed off, probably had a moment. Or did he run out of fuel? Oh, Milano ran out of fuel.
Oh, well, it could have been a really good lap, but
Yeah, I hope that isn't an omen, considering the tier 2 race. Oh, Pay the Man is currently finishing his lap, coming across the final.
5 tenths ahead? It's 5 tenths faster. Holy shit, Fanta. It's pole position for the time being. 25.814 for the...
That's one hell of a time there. That would have been enough for like top 7, top 8 in tier 2.
As
That's
Spotify,
one. Yeah.
sorry, that's Spotify finishing the lap as well. 6 tenths up. Oh my god, he rides over that curve. Only 3 tenths improvement, but he brings himself up into P11 for the time being.
Lost 2 tenths in just that curve alone.
He lost really a lot there.
Almost entered flight there. Who else is on the lap? We have a Red
Snatchy.
Bull.
Snatchy's the next one coming.
Snaggy is very... nearly bend it there.
don't know.
Commentator's curse.
I don't know if it's the angle of the camera or if it's really the car sliding there. To
No,
be fair.
100% it was sliding. It lost a good chunk there. Yeah, it lost a 10th there or 2.
But what a
It
lap!
was- Yeah, very good lap. That could have been P2 if not for the slide.
Oh, Steve was going onto the grass. Had to let people pass. Or I don't know what he's doing. But he's mowing some grass like Valtteri Bottas did some seasons or years ago. BRT's going into pit lane. Shifora, his teammate, just starting his lap. But is there anybody on a really flyer? Vexy is only on his out lap. With,
You
I
have
think-
Snatch Darwich, is 1/10 up. And he's coming through Cops. Now gonna do Maggot. Beckett. No, sorry, Maggots. Beckett. Chapel. A little bit wide there. 2/10 up still. Very good.
Yeah, with I think 5 minutes or something like that remaining in the session, let's hope that he can improve a little bit to go ahead of some people. Only a 10th needed to go 2 positions up, so that is the most he wants to do at least. Currently 13th out of all the people, but there's still people without lap times. Milano, Nex, and Shifora, but he goes into P8. Good lap time there by Snatch Norwich.
A mega last sector there.
Let's go then towards Shifora, the championship leader, into the last sector. There's a Red Bull coming off the grass there, but that's not getting his attention at all as he's pushing through the anger straight to the next couple of corners. Where we saw it's easy to lose the car there. For him,
Good
it's
rotation.
really good last couple of corners. Let's see then coming onto the line now. A little bit of a tap onto that sausage curb. You don't want to hit that at any stage of your race. He's going into second. Pay the Man seems to be unstoppable today.
That's one banker, technically.
Yeah. With 2
Now,
minutes to
is
go.
he doesn't have fuel for another run, so that's his quali over.
It is his quali over. Next is just in the middle, in the first sector, finishing it. I think we are on the 2. Oh no, the 2 with McLaren are not doing anything right now. Vexy is the next one, I think, to cross the line. Oh, he's not doing it. I thought he's doing a fast lap, but he's actually not. Remy, his teammate, though, he is trying to set a lap time here. And the second half coming into the last 3 corners now as well. Pushing to the end of the lap. Is it gonna be any improvement? Slight improvement by 2/10 would bring him up 3-4 positions. Let's see then. The Haas is coming to the line. Can he beat someone? He can. He going third. Just behind Shifora there.
But here comes Vaxi. Voxy does not improve, but is he gonna go on and try another lap? He's backed off of his previous one.
He hasn't got on this DRS or ERS, sorry.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
He just
Hey.
spawned in. Let's see then. Next is first one to cross the line here really again. He's coming to the line. Can he improve? Can he set a good lap time? It's only 10-11 for him. 26.9 right behind Electro Sanders and ahead of Nelson, who's on his lap and finishing it and is 2/10 up. That would bring him up some positions. Let's see then.
Ooh,
Riding that
goes
curb
over
as
top.
well.
Yeah, it goes over Club Corner pretty harshly.
And for
10.
him.
Next is Milano. He's not invalidated, so this is gonna be his only lap here.
Oh, not looking that nice, but it's fifth.
Oh.
Somehow
He
he makes it possible to go into
It's not
fifth.
looking that nice.
Yeah, I was thinking like that.
Peterman starting his final lap here.
Quickstep going up into P13, but the placements that were earlier from the top 5 placements, it's not seeming like he's up for that today. Maxie's coming to
Nice.
line.
It's a nice close field actually, considering the length of the track, the lap. I mean,
By the way,
actually went a bit deep there.
Good corner there.
coming to
went
line.
wide, missed
He's not gonna
Apex.
get it. He's only 4th. Well. Zanek right behind him. Can he snatch pole? He's only 4th now.
Or
Maxi getting dropped down 1 position.
half a tenth ahead of Axie. Yeah, our
Here
championship
comes
leader.
next. He's 1/10 up, coming across the final corner here. Even without ERS, he may be looking to improve here.
This could be 2 or 3 places.
Nothing.
Stay the same.
It's nothing. The
Um,
lack of ERS screwed him over.
By the way, Snatchy 1,000 behind Milano. Could have been 1 position up, but Milano just snatched that away, even though he rode it that last sector not the prettiest. Let's see that.
I think Pay the Man's got pole in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not improving this lap. It was 1/10 down on this time. He's still finishing his lap.
Yeah, he's pushing. He is really pushing.
He's not improving.
No,
Two sec-
but
That's
that's pole
Temps.
still.
That should be it, because Schrober is the last one. He's 10th only. The others all set their laps. It is finalized. The grid is formed. Wow. And Pay the Man
I'll
takes
get
pole.
I'll get a quick picture. Pay the Man gets pole at his home circuit.
I mean, to be fair, it's a home circuit of like half the drivers.
That
Not
is true.
even more than half the drivers.
I think like, oh yeah,
1, 2,
exactly. A
3,
lot of
4,
people here are
5,
British.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 drivers.
I think that the 2 Ferraris couldn't really set the lap times they wanted to set, but the rest of the grid are really close together here today.
We're just waiting here for Zanek and Vaxi, who are out of fuel.
Oh yeah, I can see it. They can retire. They are allowed
Just
to.
retire the car.
Some people saying go on Snedgy. I mean, he's on a good position. If the start works good in his favor, he can get a lot of positions here. Zanek retired as well. I think they're listening to us.
I mean, quali is only half the story, right? Because it doesn't matter if you're good over 1 lap pace, if you're battling endlessly with other people and you don't have any race pace. So even if you finish last,
Last time there was a Mercedes on pole at Silverstone, Max got taken out at Cops. Anyway,
Edelman takes pole position ahead of Shifora with Grammy in P3, Zanek in P4 with Vexi in P5, Milano takes a P6 with Snedgy in P7, Abembert in P8 with Game LP P9, and Schrober rounding up the top 10, and it's just gone.
that went really
everyone
quick.
just, yeah, people are just, they can't wait for the actual race.
Oh, it's
But
wow.
Really clear. That's unheard of in the UK.
How-
Blue skies.
Wait.
But it's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain in 30 minutes though.
Gonna be rapid weather change as per UK weather.
That is perfect UK weather. It's sunny and then rain in half an hour, and then back
And
to sun
then-
probably.
I don't think
And
it's
then
gonna
already
rain though.
finished, no.
It could be literally at the end of the race that the rain hits. But
It could snow. It could snow. You never know.
It's
No, in
UK,
this,
right?
no, in this country, in the UK, 4 seasons in 1 hour. So
let's wait though for the race start. Hopefully nothing serious going on and we can just straight up drive from the start.
strategy wise, what are we thinking? 2-stop?
I think 2-stop is the reason. I think
You
if
can do
it's
both.
raining, then you need to do a 2-stop. But we'll have to see
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the strategy will be like.
Are people going to bet on the timing? Oh, well, we're going out now.
3,
you
4,
wanna
Let's go.
5 lights. Let's see then. It's lights out, and away we go. Let's look at the start. Some good movement there from Nelson already Game LP getting up some positions in the background. Let's see then. Nothing so far happening.
please
A
load,
lot
please
of
load, yes.
cars going wide. Snatch Norwich wide on the entry, but apart from that, everything fine so far. No heroics into the first corner, into the first real corner. They're all behaving pretty well. No, I think I saw nothing there. Whoa,
it's fine.
there's someone wide. That leaves Electro Sanders a little bit out of shape. And there's someone spinning, and there's a crash. Spotify and BRT as BRT spins the
Vaxi is out, and we have a virtual safety car in the first lap.
as BRT spins the car out of the corner as he hits the curb. He spun out and then straight into Spotify, into the scene of the
How did
action.
you hit the curb at turn 5?
I mean, he
Six.
went a little bit wide, hit the curb, and then it was over.
He went wide at Aintree. I think it's Aintree.
Yeah,
Yes.
that slight left kink. He went out of
Yeah,
shape,
yeah,
got onto the curb, spun the car straight into Spotify.
Yeah.
And he
But,
has wing
they come
damage
through-
now.
Yeah, they're coming through Cops and they're coming through Maggers and Beckett's. It's the longest in terms of time duration in the pits, the pit lane, in the whole calendar. Imola is second, so that's going to kill Spotify's race. Unless there's another safety car, which there surely will be.
Green flags are
Green
out again.
flags.
Let's see then. Grid is still close together. Everybody in that second of each other. Stevo lost 2 seconds to Nelson, but Electrosana's quickly getting onto the hunt of things and getting the position. Flip right behind
Right.
them, trying to get a position now as well.
Races can't be won on the first lap, but they can certainly be lost.
Light tap against Stevo there from Flip, but nothing to be serious. Spotify has to go into the pit lane.
What I would guess, if there's rain incoming, I'd go hards and just keep going to the rain.
Yeah, I would do the same, but it's gonna be a hard race for him going to the end now, especially with that damage that he needs to pit and change tires and everything.
Oh.
Ah,
Vaxi and
Vaxi
Shafora
and-
now.
Yeah, they're battling really hard. Are we gonna
oh
see?
yeah, touch! The 2 championship contenders touch!
They smash! They collide at Brooklands.
They're
Then the
both
sector one, they both smash into each other. And now they're ghosting through each other. Oh, great.
hammered going up into 4th, and Shifora is down in P10, losing some positions there.
Milano's in P3. I wonder if any of those two have damage. But yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Oh, Constantina effect in the background as Wixip wants to slow down to that snatched Overwatch pass through Klopp's corner. That basically ruined Nexus race, but he only lost 2 positions out of it. Nothing serious happened there. Apart
No,
from
the
it,
top two have absolutely gone.
they've gone. The fighting from the guys behind actually helped those 2 out, and they are really much in the going.
Well, it's too early to say, but they will be.
helping Milano here a little bit. He doesn't have the pace to keep up with Grammy and Pay the Man, but it's helping the train stay put behind him. Right now he's doing his best Yarno Truly impression.
Let's see that
Vaxi
Nelson's in the
overtakes
pit lane, by the way.
Vaxi overtakes Ambert. But Nelson must have got some damage from that Shafora and Vaxi collision at Brooklands. They must have done.
I don't think so. I think it was in Cop's corner where Wixip wanted to let Snatched Overwatch past, and they were side by side.
Milano went very deep for their entry. Vaxi's now down the inside, coming down the Wellington Straight.
Past Ascenic.
Into Brooklands, Vaxi takes P3.
And Zenik can't get past Hambert for the time being. He's stuck behind the McLaren. Game LP right behind him. Snatchy right behind him in P8 as well. Strober 5/10 behind, just keeping the DRS for this stage of the race.
Spotify and Nelson have penalties. What are they for?
Spotify
Let me
has...
check.
They both have speeding in the pit lane. And Hamburg gets 3 seconds for already warnings for cutting corners here. So he's under pressure now by Zenek, Game LP, and Snatchy. They're all behind his diffuser now, fighting for P5 on the grid. He's also 3/10 behind Milano. So
To be fair, in terms of the pit lane, it is quite quick and early with the speed.
Game LP makes it past Zenek as he makes a mistake going wide there. They're side by side, the 2 cars, and
Into
Game LP
club, hit each other.
outside line for Game LP. Makes it past that Williams car of
Switch
Zenek.
back attempt by Snedgy does not make it past.
Electro Saunders pits on those 2 lap softs. He can't have damage really.
So, tire situation right now, we have a lot of people, it's mixed strategies here, a lot of people on softs, a lot of people on mediums. We have Flip and everyone who has boxed so far, they are on the hards.
Where did
It's,
Strober came from? What the hell?
Ben's cooking.
He's being a menace.
The top 10 fight is it's most certainly on. Strober and Snedgy going side by side into the next corner. BRT left the session already. He's
Yeah,
out. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
forgot.
and Vaxi is catching by about a tenth a sector. He's catching his teammate in P2.
Snatch Dorwich
Oh my
there.
god, there was a
Offline a
red
bit.
ball. Yeah, there was a red ball basically going into the old pit lane.
HG has joined. Hello.
No.
Let's see then.
Oh,
Snatchy has to. Snatchy has to now defend from 4 cars here, going really, really close together. So Shifora's Rover, Snatch Norwich right behind the diffuser now of Snatchy, who's trying to hold on for dear life as Grammy makes the pass for the lead of this race ahead of Pay the Man now. They're 3.5 ahead now.
Look at that DRS train from Zenik all the way down to Flip. Crazy.
Shifora makes it past Rover here 4P9 with a clean overtake on the straight. Game LP getting hunted down by Zenek.
Hunt him down. Hunt him down. So Schrober and Snedge Dorwich swap position and again and again and again for P10 and P11.
Rover just stays ahead.
Ooh.
Wixip right behind them now. Wixip going alongside
He's
Snatch
going down the
Norwich for turn
inside.
1.
He's doing that Albon versus Signs and it didn't work.
Oh, Snatch almost lost the car there on the curb.
The good
He
thing
has
is with... Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Wixip!
Wixip was looking down. Oh god, that's a spin. That was not on. Not on at all. Wixip spins Snedge.
The good thing is with this track, it's even though it's quite long, there's always good battles.
Shifora makes it past the Red Bull now. Snatch Norwich down in 14th after a clumsy move of Wixip there. Nothing more to add to that, I would say.
So Grammy has the lead, but he's on the soft tyre, and he's already out of
Broken.
DRS range. He's already out, yeah. Out of
That's the
DRS
goal.
range.
He has to do it. He has to increase the gap as much as he can. He can't, just conduct a train made of himself and pay the man, because otherwise those mediums are gonna eat him alive later on in the stint.
I will try to see in the tier 3 chat what the weather is.
It should be rain in 30 minutes, but we don't see. Shifora has left meanwhile, so needs a quick re-invite, but that will lose him some positions in the meantime. Can't really change that, to be fair.
Earlier from Rehalo, he said that there won't be any rain as well. So it's still not a confirmed.
Hey, the man,
message.
meanwhile, losing P3. He must have made a mistake there somewhere. We didn't see it, but Pay the Man down in 3rd now.
Ooh.
So has 1-2. When's the last time you heard that?
Never, I
Never.
think.
And people still say they're uncompetitive. Meanwhile, Shifar is just getting overtaken by everyone. He's already down in P14. Far from ideal. Meanwhile, further up we have Zenik is very close to Hambert. Through left field right now. No move being done. He's backed off a little bit. Shrova still keeping up with Nedge, who has a 3-second gap to Gamer LP. There's quite sizable gaps opening up. They're coming into cops right now.
They come.
That was a little bit offline there from Schrober.
Yeah.
Oh, someone spun that. It's Snatch Norwich again.
That is Snedge Dorwich just after Cops.
He must have made contact with Wixip once again, or with Flip, one of those two.
And
But-
has Shafora got back in?
Not yet, no.
Not that I saw, no.
Before
Yeah,
it's
he
now
has.
back.
He's lost a lot of positions. He's lost 3 or 4 positions there at least.
Yeah, lucky Snatch got spot, or that was another one lost. Again, track position does not matter that much in 100% race, so
No.
Currently, it's not really. I mean, there will be people making their own mistakes. So as long as you concentrate on your race for the time being, you can gain a lot of positions. As Hambert is closing his way to Milano still, 1.4 seconds the gap though to Vexi, so he doesn't have DRS for the time. But
he does
Spotify,
have that 3-second penalty.
as
Not
we
good
mentioned,
already.
and Spotify gets a 3 seconds as well. In 19th, it's gonna be a long day in the office for the Alpines.
Very long.
Milano gets
My-
overtaken there by Ambert as they are going side by side into Village. Is it Village? And there's a switch pick attempt.
The village is like the bit before the
Oh.
West. Oh. Brooklands is the fast left going into sector 2.
Our Village is the second, third turn, no?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And
Milano.
then you got Aintree.
Milano didn't hit the apex, as did Zenek not hit the apex. Both went literally off track, but game not penalizing them for the time being. further behind from next downwards, they all have a little bit of a gap now, a breathing space for themselves. But in front, it's really close still.
Zanuck is really pushing, trying to make the overtake on Milano. Didn't get close enough. He's going into the pits.
He is.
Zanuck with an early
Pits
pit stop.
on the mediums.
Is he thinking that the other guys are holding him up? That's why maybe he's pitting already. As well as Vixer pitting, but he's getting a 5-second time penalty for speeding with those soft compound of tire.
Not good.
Not good. Womp womp.
Womp womp, weep womp. Anyway,
That's a front wing change for Zanuck.
Sorry,
he
Tom.
must have got damaged from somewhere.
Zanuck, Tom, you wanted to see Haas, but there's nothing really happening in between them. They are just chilling in P1 and P2. Grammy in the lead, 4.5 seconds ahead. Vexy just fighting off Paderman for the time. As Hambert is closing into that DRS train of them again.
He is.
He's closing the gap.
Drivers catching Snedgy coming down the National Pit Straight, the old first straight on the old Canada track, coming into the first old corner. Cops. Nice line.
Just a little bit wide there.
Just a tiny bit wide, yeah.
The tires are still good, it's just that the fuel load makes these corners impossible
Hard.
at times to take. Yeah, they're absolutely awful.
Paderman with the re-overtake against Vexy. Makes it pass back into P2. I think that slipstreaming each other a little bit. Strober isn't able to overtake on that DRS straight, even though he's not that far behind. But apparently, or like it looks, he has more downforce on his car than Snedgy.
He also has more ERS, so maybe he's just biding his time, waiting, because their pace is not that different.
And here for P17, Wixip, who has pitted, and Nelson, who has pitted, both in P17, P18. The race will come back probably to them, but Nelson, for the time being, going alongside the McLaren and gets past for P17.
So we're at an interesting junction here, because around lap 10, lap 12 is when the soft runners who are on a two-stop strategy are starting to think about boxing. And are we going to see those people on two stops reveal their hands and go into the pits in the next 3 to 4 laps? Or are they gonna stick out with the softs and try to make a one-stop soft medium work?
I was going to say, is soft medium workable?
Yes.
I would definitely be doing that. If I could.
I mean, for the time, for right now, it's not looking, oh my god, Game LP nearly hitting the back of the car. Snedgy with a 3-second time penalty as Strober makes the worst Maggots and Beckets I've ever seen, and is now under threat by next year on the straight, on the hanger straight. He's going alongside. Strober has to give up that position, but he's fighting it around the outside. He's getting pushed off nearly by the AlphaTauri, and he's not dive bombing him, so he's down in P9. Hambert losing P6 as there's a yellow flag. There's an incident between Wixip and
There is.
Nelson for
There
P17
is, yeah.
and 18.
In the middle sector.
Cops corner.
Wixip with a lot of mistakes here today, or with a lot of incidents, one of those two, but
Incidents, yeah.
yeah, not that good for him and for his race. They are both hoping probably for a safety car at this stage.
There will be one. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a safety car.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure about that. But
Maybe
that,
there will be.
that brings Nelson so far down the order. He was on the hards anyways, and now he's Snedgy and Nex with the side-by-side against Snedgy. They're still side-by-side in the next corner, but Nex pushes his way past the Red Bull.
There's also an interesting thing going on here. I've now scrolled through the drivers, and it feels like quite a few have underfueled, expecting perhaps a safety car. May not be ideal. We saw that in Tier 2, and it cost a bunch of people valuable points. So let's see how that goes for them. If there's a safety car, they're safe. Otherwise, not good.
Not good.
This battle is really intriguing. Snedgy going down the inside. He wanted to try it, but backed out of it in the last possible second there to stay in P8 for the foreseeable future. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Payderman is
Yeah, so
catching up. Payderman is
I was
catching
gonna
up
say,
to Grammy.
Payderman is slowly catching up, isn't he? It's not like
Yeah.
he's not running into him, but he's
Yeah,
slowly
right
getting there.
now, right now the softs are dropping off. Around 10 laps is when the softs start getting worse than the mediums. The mediums start catching up. So it's good for Grammy that he got that advantage because he's now gonna be losing it over the next few laps.
I think it is not looking like it's raining at any time in this race.
Yeah.
Zenik with the
No,
fastest lap.
it looks too clear for me.
For me, it looks clear as well. It's not looking
Yeah.
like there can be anything going on. Snedgy and next side by side again into Laffield corner. He's on the outside. Snedgy is next, has to give him the space, and Snedgy makes it pass again.
Lovely move through the outside.
I
Don't
think
see
next.
that much on-
I think next field felt a little bit bad and let him through there. They shouldn't need to fight because they are on their race in lap 11 of 52. There's so much way to go still for them. So fighting at this stage is losing them a lot of time.
Gamer LP almost lost the car after Chapel. Could have made the move on Milano, but that cost him the possible overtake. There's a massive gap between Milano and Foxy opening up.
There is. What tyres is Vaxion versus Milano?
Exi is on the softs, Milano is on the mediums.
Okay.
Correct. And Hambert on the softs. Everyone else is mediums or hards.
Meanwhile,
Thing is,
Zenik
you've still got 40 laps to go, so it's a classic two-stop in my opinion.
overtaking. I don't like the Fusos dropping down again into P15, having to near stop again still. But he's ahead of some people. So X and Snedgy again side by side. On the neck into Village, going out the corner, outside line for there. Oh my god, they're drifting and bumping and everything is happening, but they're still side by side into Wellington Straight. I think Snedgy has
They
to
are,
give
yeah.
up that one.
Yeah, and into Brooklands we go. Next is ahead of Snedgy.
But
Very
yeah,
wide line by Schrober there.
Yeah,
he's
he has
fighting it for
Flip
Flip.
on the outside.
Got Flip, who started last, by the way, now in P10.
Massive
So
race.
Shifora is catching up that group though. 1.1 seconds behind now. MLP able to overtake Milano.
After Cops as well, so not the DRS. So Milano is... Oh, he's lost a lot of time. He's made a mistake through Beckett.
Mm.
He's almost
He's
a
still-
second back.
He's still got DRS though.
Hambert is
Hambert's
left.
session.
Invite.
Honestly, I'm surprised that Flip is making those hards work since the start, because from the tests I did, the hards are awful. Oh, someone in the pits. It's Vaxi.
Maxi Pitch
Snedgy is in
on
the pit
those
lane
soft.
as well.
He's shown his hand. He's going for the two-stop.
Snedgy is going onto soft tires. We saw it already because the pit crew just ran out, and Vexy is going onto mediums.
Yeah, Vaxi looking for a soft medium here. Snedgy on the medium, soft medium. Bit odd that he already switched from those mediums to softs. It's very early.
Really early there. Grober ahead of Hambert, who is hopefully rejoining in the next 2 seconds, but he's losing a lot of positions because of it. But the race is long. There's still a lot to go.
Throw a P6.
Yes, Grober up into P6. Next in P5. The Alpha Tauri is doing a brilliant job right now in their positions as well as the Haas's. But we already knew about that. I think Hambert is back in, but in P9 he has to figure out where he is right now, I think, on the track. But yeah, Snedgy right ahead of Electro Sanders. Electro Sanders will get DRS. Will he be able to overtake the Red Bull? Snatch Norwich with 3 seconds and Spotify again with 3 seconds. And Electro Sanders is diving down the inside as contact between the two, and Snedgy keeps the position for the time being. And now look at this. Grammy 3 seconds, and Vexy as well 3 seconds. No, it was Grammy even 5. Grammy even 5 because of the pit stop.
Oh no, that's not good at all.
That's good for Pay the Man. That is very good for Pay the Man.
Vaxi came out in a awful place. He has Zanuck trying to make the overtake. And Zanuck makes the overtake in the DRS zone. Vaxi was looking
Oh,
to get some
those-
clean air, but
Shifora and Rover side by side. Shifora just
Oh, into
couldn't
the
quite
first corner.
overtake.
No,
Flip
but
is there as well, that's the thing.
Rover is giving Shafora and Flip both the DRS.
See then. That's Norwich now a little bit in a pickle situation. He has two drivers that are really fast and on newer tires right behind him. I think strategically he should be letting them pass without any fight.
Oh, for sure. You would let
He
him
would.
just go-
He's not
just
doing
off
it.
go.
Not doing that.
He's fighting it. Classic.
Also, Spotify is
Oh, no.
accruing penalties like it's Kenny has 14 seconds.
14 seconds of penalties.
Yes.
Ow.
Faxi on the outside of Snatch Door Wedge.
They both got
And
passed.
What a move.
What a
What a
move!
move.
And Strober gets a 3-second. ASG is left again. Hello. Let's see Flip. Oh, on the overtake and Strober. Strober is struggling on those tires at this stage. 6th place, 3-second time penalty, and an angry Mercedes right behind him. What do you want more? And Hamburg is in a situation as well. There are two of the championship leaders or championship contenders right behind him, and he's left the session again. Oh my god, he has internet issues, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
ASG as well has
Yeah.
just left the call here.
Yeah, he has to go. He's just must be saying he's got to go quickly. So it's all good. There's still 3 of us here. So
The thing is, Hamburg's race is getting ruined
Snatch
right
Door
now.
Wedge into the pits here. Interesting that so many medium runners are stopping so early.
they're gonna go. Do you go
Medium hard? Oh, he's going on to the hard.
Yeah, so
That's
that gives him scope for later, and that near enough confirms now there's no rain. So
I don't know who said. I mean, Flip said rain, but he's on the hards. I don't know. I think he's still rooting for that, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Advertising. I
That's-
got my hopes up.
That Storage is coming out of the
my
pit. He
hopes
will
are
be
green.
just be in front of Nelson. Yeah, and Spotify is driving alone in P19 currently. As Grammy makes it past 0 for P8, as they are just trying to overtake the slower cars now at this stage again.
it did not help with Spotify going into the pits at the end of lap 1.
I mean, he had damage. What could have he done differently?
No, no, exactly. But I'm just saying that didn't help.
Yeah.
So
Flip one Shrova and the DRS straight just before Stowe.
Makes it past. Strober is diving down the inside, wanted to try it. Flip left him a lot of space that puts him offline. Strober is doing a little bit of a clumsy move, and he spins him around. Well, that didn't help
Not
at any
ideal.
stage. The both of them.
Yeah, they lost a lot of time as well. Steve-O now on P7. He started very far down. He's gained a lot of places as well as Flip.
Actually now down the inside of Flip as he wants to get past those cars. Fighting Zenik right behind them now as well. Yeah, didn't really help that clumsy try from Strober. Definitely not on at that stage. If we would have gone more to the left as a yellow flag for Nelson spinning the car, could that be a safety car? Zenik nearly spins the car as well.
surely not.
It's
Surely
green
not.
again and Nelson is in the pit lane.
Yeah. Is he gonna retire? Maybe? No, he does not.
No.
Yeah, but this move, Strober, if he gone a little bit left, or would you say as well? If he gone a little bit more to the left and then cut in, that would have been an easier overtake. But yeah, oh my god,
Oh, he's lost.
he wanted to let his teammate pass, but he lost a lot of positions and time now through that. As Vexi's overtaking the next car is Stevo.
Honestly, I think in Shrova's position, I just wouldn't attempt it. It's a very awkward corner to
I would have
make
just
a-
driven.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Penta, Maggots and Beckett's not that easy, or?
Yeah. That is correct. It's just that, still a lot of race to go on. Better to take it safe. Zenik is very close to the back of Steve-O.
Trying the overtake. Strober's in the pit lane meanwhile. Is he going? He's going for that 2-stop because he's changing to a new set of mediums. Is that the right call though?
New set of mediums. So he got 35 laps to go though. So
And he has to pit again because he was on the medium from the start.
yeah.
It can work. It can work.
I would
He's
have
gonna
played.
have to go on the softs, but
Yeah, that's the thing. Fanta, would you not pick the softs there? To be fair, to have a little bit of an open hand for the last stint.
it's difficult to say because you have also the possibility of a late safety car, and then you have no fresh softs, so you're screwed either way by whatever fate decides. So I can see why Shrova went on the mediums. Gives him a lot of possibility. The mediums are very good around this track. C2 compound, very solid. So yeah, I'd probably go for the mediums in this position and try to make them. They can easily last 30 laps. Not the best, not ideal, but they can last.
What we've just seen, Remy lifted to get Maxi and Zenik into the DRS. He lost 4 seconds because of this, but he's doing
he
a
wants
team
little bit
game.
of fight. Yeah, he's doing team
Oh
game.
no, he's doing Lico. He's doing lift and coast because of his fuel situation.
Yeah, but
Right.
Fanta,
Yeah, go on, sorry.
4 seconds loss on a straight. Surely nothing to do with a wheel fuel saving.
And he's got plenty of ERS as well, so it's not an ERS problem.
Then perhaps a
it's a team
mistake,
game.
I'd say.
Yeah.
See then. Is there something
So-
happening?
It's calmed down now. So Pay the Man, Game and Shifora, as well as Milano, without penalties and have not pitted, correct?
Yes. Okay, wait, watch the pit stops. There are a lot of people still not pitted. The top 5, Pivo and Flip. Remy gets a 3 second as well as Shifora. They're all getting 3 seconds, and it's more likely looking, if there's no safety car for the end of the race, that Pay the Man will win.
Here comes Schrober on Snedge Door Wedge into Brooklands. And
With a purple
Snedge
first
Door
sector as well.
Yeah, Snedge Door Wedge goes around the outside. He's trying to do what Lewis did to Lando, and it didn't work. And it hasn't worked here.
It's not worth it, lads. Not worth it.
Here it comes out into Cops. Are they going to go side by side? No.
Ned just backs out
Yeah.
smartly.
Very smartly.
With Schroep on fresh new mediums and Snatch has pitted a couple laps before for Hars is not gonna have the grip. So it's not worth fighting, just try to stay in the DRS, get pulled along, and that might be good for your race.
Mm.
Besides, Shrova already has DRS as well off of Wixip right now. Is he gonna dive down the inside? No, he backs out. Was trying to have a through the outside. Ooh, that's a lovely
normally,
move.
yeah, normally don't overtake in club, but they have. And it looks like the McLaren's going down the inside. Bit of a ding dong into turn one.
Now they I saw damage there. I think.
And
Was
I
there
think
damage?
both have got through over Schrober. They have.
Yeah,
Guy's making it way too clumsy and trying it on a lot of
Yeah,
weird
just-
corners.
just wait for the DRS. It's literally 2 turns away. Oh, there's
Yellow.
a
I think that's
Yellow
Spotify.
yeah, it's
Ooh.
Spotify.
Spotify's
Spotify's
fun
fun.
car.
And he's going into the pits.
He has damage again.
And he's going to get 9.5 seconds. No, he's not. But he's not halfway through this race yet. Spotify retired before the half. Oh no, okay, it's before 25%.
Yeah, yeah,
25%,
25%,
isn't it?
so it's
Of
fine.
course. So we're on lap 19. Leaves on lap 20.
Massively. Wactor Sanders on Hambert on DRS just before Stowe. Makes it past. Meanwhile, Stevo has opened the sizable gap. Has lost the DRS to Flip. Got mixed up there for a second. The yellow on sector 1 and 3 is due to Spotify's DNF car.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if his AI car comes out the pits.
Oh, yeah, it will because Codemasters.
Mhm.
Schrobo on the outside of Wakesip again in the last corner. Makes it stick much cleaner.
The gaps are now getting a bit large, except for the Hassers. and Milano.
Yep.
Yeah, but obviously you've still got 5 people yet to pit as well at the front.
So tire situation, have a lot of people still on 19 lap old mediums. The top 5 runners all on mediums since the start of the race. Everyone else, Grammy now has overtaken Milano, and he has brand new Nelson's retired in the pits as well. Meantime,
Okay. Wonder why that is.
it was just far back. He also had to pit early, so probably
But the
calling
pit-
it quits.
Okay.
Never say never, though. We saw that in Tier 2. You had number of people retired before the end of the race, and they could have easily gotten points with ASG and Justin running out of fuel in the final 2 laps. Never give up, guys.
Never give up. Never back down. Say what? So next, and Grammy now. I think Grammy's got the DRS. He has.
Yeah.
And he should pull away because Nex is not pitted yet. So
Yeah,
No,
Grammy's
yeah.
on new tires. He's gonna be very happy once the top runners all pit. He's also got. Oh no, never mind. He's not gonna have DRS off of Shimura, obviously, but. So the undercut here, depending on when you take it, of course, it can be worth 2 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe. So I wonder if we're going to see some interesting strategy calls as far as undercuts go as well. But the race has calmed down massively.
Oh, massively, yeah. There's some quite large gaps happening now, and I think after the next batch of safety pit stops for the guys on the mediums, be interesting to see if they go into hards, and I think they will.
I think it's a battle
Because-
between 1-stop and 2-stoppers here at this stage.
Yeah.
In the midfield, at least.
We did see Pack, who got P4, I believe, in the Tier 2 race. He did medium hards. I don't think it's ideal because the hards are very hard to keep in temp, especially in the second and third sector through Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, and Stowe. But I guess it can work if you up your pressures a little bit. Will be interesting to see if any make that call.
Maximino overtaking on the DRS straight against Nex onto the Wellington. Gets past. Yeah, what I see in the sky, it's getting a little bit more cloudy, but it doesn't look even close to being overcast or rainy at any point. I don't know about you guys, but
yeah, at the very least, yeah, like the halfway, the half hour mark has passed, and there's still no rain, as was promised, let's say. But it's getting a little bit weird, but still doesn't feel like we're gonna see any rain whatsoever.
just saying, I said like lap 3, no rain. Yeah, but I mean, if drivers say there's rain, then I mean, I at least listen to what they are saying as well.
Right now, even the gaps that have opened up, like everyone's out of DRS of everyone else. Schroba is in the DRS of Snatch Norwich, but just biding his times. Next has just lost DRS to Vaxi, so Vaxi is going to fly away. Hambert has left the session as well. Oh, Zenik getting into the DRS of Milano. Hambert left.
Ambert's left the session, yeah.
Oh, Schroba goes through that's Norwich? Yeah. No, Snatch does not try and fight it. They're just playing the DRS off of one another at this point, just towing each other further far in field. This is gonna help the two of them, so no worth fighting here, I'd say.
Thing is, with a 100% race, sometimes it can bog down in this middle stage.
Yeah.
And then I've seen it before in these long 100%s, and then about 10 laps from the end, it goes chaos. So, fair
I mean,
enough.
as far as
yeah. Milano
Milano
went into the
really
next
wide,
counter.
yeah. Really far off the track there.
That's not gonna be good for Zenik at all. He's on new tires. Milano's on old ones. He's gonna get held up by like 4 tenths. through Maggots, Beckett, and Chapel.
Down the hanger straight, then it gets ahead and stays ahead. There's no through goes Zenek here. Oh, and we've got Gamer LP pitting.
Oh, he's gonna go for the hards, I feel.
Yeah, surely.
Considering the timing, it's surely hards.
Max
Meanwhile,
G
snatching
up.
on Stevo.
Oh, Hambert says my Wi-Fi deserves the death penalty. So, there's that.
Lambert has rejoined, but I mean his race, not the greatest. There's a
Oh!
yellow flag that is, I don't like the Fusor.
Yeah, I think so. He's spun in the middle sector towards the old pit lane entry.
Gamer LP is gonna come out just after Stevo, couple
Shafora
of seconds away.
and Grammy Gaming have got a very close.
Thanos in the pit lane changing to the hards. He's driving to the end of this race with those tires. Zenny with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warning. I think in the end there will be a lot of play as well with the time penalties in between each other. I think Snatch, Dorwich and Strober as well have a lovely relationship right now. I don't know if they're helping each other or not helping each other, but they're fighting over the last points position for the time being.
Right now, I'm curious, is anyone gonna try medium soft? Because that is definitely possible. You just have to be sensible, not getting too many fights, just save your tires, keep race pace. It's definitely possible. I do wonder if Shifora, Pay the Man, anyone is thinking of doing just that.
Does someone
And
else have
Hambert
Ham?
has left again.
Does someone else
I
have
do.
Hambert?
I do not.
Bridgman, do you have Hambert?
He's not in the lobby, so.
Yeah, true. Snatch, Dorwich and Strober again changing position. Snatch, Dorwich going ahead of the Williams once more.
Yeah, they're just playing the DRS off of one another. That's the correct choice.
He then
Meanwhile,
came in,
Gamer LP sticks it down the inside of Stevo.
makes a pass.
Yeah, Stevo just
And
gives him the
who's gonna-
place.
Who's going to get DRS though? That's the question.
Should be Gamer LP. Yeah,
It
exactly.
is Gamer. Oh, nice helmet.
I think Stevo at this point is just trying to finish the race. I mean, he's not trying to fight against the
And it
cars.
got so wide there. True cops rather. He's right behind Max. So he's gonna get the DRS here in the head down towards Stowe, and yeah, easy enough move we
Makes a
see
pass.
there.
We see also Pay the Man in the pit lane.
Here
And
we
he goes-
go.
Here he goes. He's going to go onto the hards.
It was only a
Pretty com-
4-second gap though between him and Grammy, and they both have to do that stop. So it is a 4-second gap only.
Yeah, and Grammy will go into the softs, won't they?
Grammy has
Yeah.
pitted already as well, so
Grammy will go
wonder.
into the softs, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, Pay the Man clearly on a one stop.
Milano's in the pits.
Yeah.
Snatch, Dorwich and Strober again. Every lap they're just working together or fighting against each other, one of those. But at least I hope they're having fun with this battle.
I don't think they're gaining that much time though. It doesn't feel like it. Feels like they're still losing time, even playing the DRS of one another.
I think Milano will join this battle then in the next couple of laps. Is he ahead of them? I think he's just coming out behind of them, and that's not the greatest he could have done.
Pay the Man had impeccable timing coming out of the pits because he came out of the pits just before Snedgy and still got DRS. And that is very, very helpful here. It's gonna set up a move into in the second DRS straight later after
He's letting him pass
after
already.
Chapel. Oh, okay. Well, that's anticlimactic.
Well, that maybe might have been a jinx in commentary as well. You're like, oh my god, guys, there's a really good overtake coming. Oh, he's letting him pass.
I mean, it's a smart thing to do, really, because Snedgy is not on the same race as Pay the Man, right? Pay the Man is fighting for the win. Snedgy is far from it at this current point in the race. So, you know, it's just a amicable thing to do, I'd say. Just friendly. Oh,
Yeah.
meanwhile, Shifora has caught up with Grammy, I think. Or was he right behind him the whole time? I forget. I have the memory of a goldfish, but still not making a move. And Snatch Door Wedge on Shrubba, not.
I'm
Let's feel-
surprised Shafora has not pitted yet.
Going for one stop, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna go on medium soft.
He's basically going medium soft.
It's possible. It's what I was going to do before I left half of my front wing on ASG sidepod because he spun in left field. And yeah, was parked up in the middle of the road. Couldn't see, so unlucky.
Oh,
And
Hambert.
Unlucky.
there goes Hambert again. Shifor is just conserving ERS. Grammy is struggling for ERS right now, but Shifor, thanks to the DRS and just the lifting behind Grammy's gaining massively. And he's just getting pulled along by Grammy at the current point in time.
I'm perplexed that Shafora has still got this pace on Gremley.
I might have seen just the greatest overtake in this race today.
Impossible.
Oh, Milano.
What a move by Snatch Always, but it's not helping him at this stage. No. Oh my god, Milano on both.
Rewind. Good opportunity there by Milano. Don't fight too much, lads. It's not gonna help you. You've gained 4 seconds in 1 lap to Steve-O. Be smart about it.
Well, that move after Cobb's corner, that was brilliant by Snatch Always. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Gamer LP almost went into the back of Flip. He has so much overspeed. Flip's hards are on 28 laps. They must feel like driving on pudding by this point.
I mean, he has to drive a little bit more though. Before makes the overtake for the lead.
Yeah. Coming into Ambert's ghosted out car right now.
I'm feeling bad for him, but didn't deserve it. He was fighting for a lot of points today, but yeah, a little bit unlucky with his internet.
He has been. He's been disconnected, what?
5 times.
5? Ah, that's bloody hell.
Snatch Door Wedge going very wide in cops. People on these hards are just crying. So,
Let's look at
yeah. Penalty.
yeah, 12 seconds for Snatch Norwich, 5 for Wixip, 6 for Hambert. I like the fuse of 3 seconds, Robo 3, Snatchy 3, Game LP 3, and then Grammy with 8. Yes, he will serve 5 of them in the next stop, but oy, not really.
Yeah, still a
helpful.
gigantic time loss there.
Yeah.
But those 12 seconds for Snatch Door Wedge are... honestly, at this point, I think they might kill any chance of him getting points in this race.
It's a question of who's not going to finish with a penalty, isn't it?
Wixip
Still got
again,
23
5
laps to go.
seconds into the pit lane.
It's possible, but yeah, Silverstone is not the most forgiving track. It's very easy to go over track limits.
Especially at Cops and at the first 1 or 2 corners.
Yeah, in the Tier 2 race, I definitely felt that Cops was by far the worst corner, the worst offender for track limits for basically everyone, myself included. I think all 3 warnings that I got were at Cops. Because the fuel load is so high that the car turns like a pig. Even on new softs, you still might have to lift a little bit, otherwise you're just gonna drift out of the track.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
pleasant at all.
Really long, drawn out grid so far. I wouldn't have guessed that, to be fair. That it's really that far past each other, as we can see Snatchy into the pit lane from the softs. He's going for 22 laps, but retired meanwhile on the straight. Was it probably because he lagged out again?
But he's
or-
probably, I'm guessing he's disconnected and the game has decided to just kick him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
considering his issues, I'd say that's
It's
what the
causing
problem was.
maybe a safety car. We don't know yet. It's a yellow flag,
Yeah,
but
No,
doesn't seem
it's
like
not gonna
it.
cause it. Unless someone else crashes, it's not gonna cause it. Also, Snaggy just went on the hards. Reckon he's gonna go to the end with these hards. Meanwhile, Tivo is on 29 laps on the mediums, as is Shifora and Next. They're definitely going for mediums in the next stop. They should be pitting around now. Their tires are going to be screaming very close to the 70% mark.
Bora staying out with those mediums, and the pace is not dropping down for the Alfa Romeo here. As Wixip is in the pit lane as well, probably gonna retire the car as well at this stage of the race. By the looks of it, yep, he will.
DNFs, yeah. On lap 30.
It would have been the full distance, but yeah,
26 in full distance, yeah.
not as great as race. As Strobo picks up a 3
But
second.
it finally pits. So now it's only Shafora who has not pitted. Oh, and Next, sorry.
And
On the medium
Steve
tires.
as well.
Oh, sorry, yeah. There's 3 guys who are definitely doing the medium to soft.
Yep.
You can do what, 15 laps on the soft?
No, you can do 22
22, yeah,
easily. Yeah.
could have gone.
You're gonna, 30 laps on the mediums and 22 on the sauce, and you're gonna get to around 60% wear on both, depending on setup and how hard you push them.
Okay.
Actually saying,
Yeah.
well, that was such a sadness. Apologies, my Wi-Fi is just not, I suppose. I was doing so not badly as well. Yeah, you were on pace for a really good point slope, but yeah, your Wi-Fi really wanted to make a different story out of it.
Milano overtakes Steve. Going
Yeah,
down
Steve
Wellington Street.
was very unlucky. He came across Wixip's DNF car coming out of the pit, so he lost a little bit of time there.
So 5 seconds for ignoring yellow flags.
And Pay the Man is right behind Gamer LP now.
But Zenik and
Shafora finally
Shifura.
pit. Yeah,
Uh,
Shafora finally pit. They're gonna
I
go
think
on
that
top.
penalty is gonna get removed after the race. I think the ignoring yellow flag was because of Wixip's car having
yeah.
DNF and coming out, so I think that's slam dunk removal.
Then
Just
softs for Shifura and for Zenik for the last.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the one stop confirmed. Well, you're not doing 32 laps of mediums without doing a one stop, are you?
What I'm thinking is, are they fast enough to close the gap? To,
But the thing is,
Certainly.
Grammy and Vaxi, especially Vaxi, he's got to pit. You're not doing 39 laps on those mediums. And if you do, you're going to be as slow as a dead horse. So.
But
Next is
if-
got to pit shortly as well.
next seems to be Steve or the only ones really. Bit again.
Yeah.
Did Grammy start on the softs? He did, right?
You did.
He did.
Yeah,
so
if
he
he,
will
if
pit
he
again.
goes on the mediums, he can easily go to the end of the race, and he's gonna have lap time over the whole stint that is better than Shifora and Zenix.
Thing is, he
Uh,
pitted on lap 14. That means he's got to do 38 laps.
Grammy's
on
in the pit
those
lane.
mediums. Okay, so that's Grammy's 2 stop, and that means Vaxi will do a 2 stop as well. So it's advantage Pay the Man, isn't it? And
Yes.
Shafora and Zenik and Gamer LP really. They're the ones
He's gonna
that-
go on the hard.
Nexus is well in.
No. You go mediums here.
Mediums for Grammy.
Yeah, mediums. He's. Oh right, he has a penalty. Not ideal.
Yeah, that's
Next
next
should
fits
be
as
going-
well.
Yeah.
Next is one of the only few who did not get a
He's
penalty
on
so far.
softs.
Good strategy there by
Yeah.
Egg.
Steve was losing positions after position after position. Snaggy meanwhile with the overtake against Electro Sanders.
Yeah, Stevo has to pit.
He was
At
still
this
staying
point.
out. He's hoping for a safety car. He's hoping for a miracle in this race, but I don't think it's gonna happen. He's getting
not
hunted
gonna
down by
happen.
Flip now.
Yeah, the field is far too spread apart. And Silverstone, it's pretty difficult to have debris on track by yourself because the circuit is so wide.
Yeah, well, there is a chance you absolutely screw it up, and you go into a wall, and then there will be a safety car. For example, if you go into the wall at, I don't know, Vale, which is the fast right-hander at the end of, well, beginning of Sector 3, it's over, isn't it then?
Spotify is writing
There'll be
in
a
the
safety
chat
car.
as well. I did flip service qualiban. Yes, he did. Also, the reason why I retired is because I had front wing damage in lap 1 and my engineer did not repair my damaged wing.
Oh, that's not good.
Who was that, sorry?
Spotify.
Spotify. Yeah.
Classic game.
Yeah, I hate how the auto setting is always by default regarding repair front wing, and yeah, if you have very minor damage, it just doesn't replace it automatically. It's
Vaxi
very
in the
annoying.
pits, by the way.
Yep,
Before
changing.
now comes zooming past him.
Then with the last lap as well. The question is...
Will Zenit get past Vaxi coming out of the pits? He will.
Remy as well,
Will he
did
get
he?
ahead of his teammates? It's going to be so close.
Rob in the pit lane.
Also, interesting thing. So right now, fastest lap is for Zanik, who is as reserve. So just to keep that on everyone's mind. Yeah, exactly.
Now Vaxi versus Zenik. Vaxi's got newer tyres, but Zenik's got the better compound.
How many
This would be
seconds?
interesting.
How many seconds was Rober serving? 10? He's down in 14th, and wow.
Oh yeah. Oh, then the penalty cannot get removed. It was serving the 5 seconds from the yellow flags. Far from ideal.
I have to say I don't like the Fuso. My head is getting off. He's lapped and he's still doing it. He's still going on.
He's enjoying it. He enjoys racing.
I don't know if he is, but he's certainly racing.
If he gets points after this, it's gonna be a slap in the face to everyone who has the NF so early.
He's not the fastest, but he's committed.
He's got the spirit.
He's got the spirit, so...
The thing is Shifora and the bunch of them, are they able to catch up 9 seconds to pay the man? I don't know.
The gamer on hard
Easily.
tires.
Easily. They're gonna catch up in like 4 laps time.
Vivo surely is going into pit now. Yeah, thankfully he's going into pits on lap 35 of this race. Is he going onto softs? Probably.
Those mediums must be screaming.
Yep.
Get me off, please.
You know, it wasn't even the longest stint that I've seen because Justin peeled the miraculous 39 laps on mediums. I have no idea how he didn't get a puncture because those mediums would easily have been in the 80s, even 90s.
That's crazy. Yeah, meanwhile, it's looking rather chill now.
It's quite chill now, yeah, it is quite chill. Vaxi, Grammy and Zenik are very, very close, within a second of each other.
MLP is fighting Spider-Man for the lead, but they shouldn't be fighting, they should be working together to still stay ahead. It's 8.7 now, the gap between them. And
longer these two fight, the more Shifora and Zenik come back in. So...
Not to mention that Vaxi and Grammy and Zanik as well, they should be looking to working together, passing each other on the DRS straight and whatnot. Right now, Zanik has the soft tires, so Vaxi should just stay in his DRS, not overtake. It's better for everyone to do it.
You know what I'm thinking is that Dowich could actually get points. Has he still 12 seconds or has he more already? Oh, he's still on 12.
No, 12, yeah.
He would be on 12th position because Robert's 21 seconds behind them. So it still makes sense for them to... Oh my god, as Maxi pushes... Contact through field. Let's see, then out of the corner. Zenek is not giving him space. Maxi and then bumping wheels the whole time through. Maxi's ahead though.
Maxi's through. But will they go? No, they're not going to go side to side through cops. No one would dare do that anymore.
Turbo
I don't
fast
know, it
lap.
worked fine in 2022 between Leclerc and Verstappen, so. Also, Vaxi is flashing.
Yeah, Vax is using all his ERS to push to get past Zenik, but that's not going to do anything because Zenik's now got to go DRS.
Minions are saying this saved.
Ooh!
Oh
This-
my, that's not. Oh no, they're 3 wide. This is chaos.
These two, Grammy and Zenik, are
Whoa!
Vaxi on the
Grammy
outside.
and Vax are
Pathetic.
working together. Thing is, they're costing each other time. Only helps Shafora, and it only helps Gamer and Pay the Man as well. They got
Wow.
15 laps, and Vaxi is 10 seconds behind the leader.
Yes.
Gamer LP lost DRS, I think. No,
did?
he has. He was just out of DRS, but he had already crossed the detection point. But he's losing time to Pay the Man. Pay the Man is just unstoppable. This
Yeah, he
race.
got pole. He got pole. Yes, he had that little mistake in the race, but again, was it really his fault?
Meanwhile,
And now
Minions,
he's back up to P1 again.
Minions were saying this race needs a safety car badly. I don't think we need a safety car right now because this
If we
battle
have a
is
safety
epic.
car now, it's going to be chaos for about 10 laps. It'd be like 2022 Silverstone in real life. Leclerc, who didn't pit onto new soft tyres with a damaged front wing. Carlos was ordered to stay 10 car lengths behind. And then all chaos.
the
Oh, we
one-
got a yellow flag.
There's Snatchy. He's slowing down to give his teammate DRS to fight against Electro Sanders, but is that really worth it?
Well,
Maybe it's better for Snatchy to just go away with it and try to secure P10. I mean, Snatch Dowage has a lot of penalty seconds, so even if he needs to just let Electro Sanders pass and then drive with him, get away, I would say.
I'm keeping an eye on the gap between third and fourth at the moment. It is slightly coming down.
It would be
Before-
coming down way faster if Zanuck was just allowed through and they stopped squibbling amongst each other. Because Zanuck is on the sauce. This is killing his race basically. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
It is.
He's-
Vaxi has good acceleration
Oh.
out of the fast corners.
And Storage is going to pit lane and has got a 5-second one more time.
Ooh.
So he's gonna
Yep.
drop down out of the points, but is he pitting softs? He's pitting to
Yeah.
mediums.
Ooh.
He's not serving a time penalty.
Well, this
He's-
is not good. So I was looking into fuel levels and Milano might be running out of fuel before the end of the race.
He was banking
Yes.
on the safety car.
Yeah, is delta to the what's it called? The expected fuel for laps or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not looking very bright right now.
Vaxi's
Grammy and
really-
Vaxi!
Vaxi and Grammy are bumping wheels at P4 and P5.
They're really fighting for it. Arsenic is now alongside Vaxi as well. Does he want to get a taste of it? He wants it, but he can't get it. Yeah, meanwhile, Milano is 0.2 above now.
But
Yeah,
it's
he's
gonna
gonna-
come
he's gonna
down.
He's going to
He's
run
run-
out.
Yeah, it's gonna come down unless he does a lot of lift and coast. Oh,
Ooh.
Zanuck into the back of Vaxi. Lucky that didn't end up in a spin.
By the way,
The
I,
former
n-
teammates of last season collide.
I now know why Stevo is a little bit slower than the others compared. He's exactly on 0.0 fuel.
That's why.
Oh no.
Is safety car turned off? Oh, it must be, because it's a virtual safety
No,
car.
no. Yeah, it's unreduced. Actually, the race for tier 2 was on standard, and we still got no safety cars. So
Whoa. Maybe
it's all
in
to do with the
100%.
yeah, it's all to do with the nature of the racetrack. It's
Yeah.
very difficult.
Flip and Milano. Well, Flip overtakes Milano into P8. Flip also has no time penalties.
Meanwhile,
Remy has
big
caught up.
yeah,
Hmm.
they have
Remy
a
has
train
caught up
now.
with Chifara.
They have a 4-way train now to hunt down the top 2. And it's 6 seconds only to pay the man. The thing is,
What
are
are
they
the
able?
penalties looking like for the top? What are the penalties looking like for these
I think
5 between second and seventh?
All with 3
Chifara
seconds.
is not winning this at this rate. Those softs are gonna start dropping off right now. as are Xenix, I believe. So this is in Pay the Man's hands right now. Then Gamer LP and Grammy and Vaxi, I'd say.
Well, he's got a 6-second lead over the soft runner, Oshifora, with 12 laps to go. It's half a second a lap. Pay the Man can have. It's doable. It is definitely doable.
It is doable. 12 more laps to go.
Right.
And this race feels. It has gone fast from lap 20 to lap 40, to be fair.
It has, and it's now feeling like we're getting into that stage of push. Full centre.
Yes.
Grammy overtakes Shafora now for P3.
I think Rexy wants to get clearly past that Alfa Romeo as well, but so far, no coming past that Alfa Romeo car.
Question is, how much ERS do these guys have between third and fifth? Because if they've got low ERS, they're not going to catch up.
Before
as
has a
quick as
lot.
Lockwood.
Or a lot. Grammy has nearly nothing, as well as Vexy. So they were pushing while trying. Oh, more contact nearly between G4 as he makes a mistake in Beckett and Beckett. Vexy was able to only touch him slightly. But G4 is using his ERS now, or his DRS.
Yeah, he's using both to pull away slightly.
And the
I'll
gap
tell
has
you
gone
what.
down. Whoa, in 1 second already.
It was helped a lot by Grammy. Did it get DRS from the ghosted car of I Don't Like the Fuso? Or
I think so. And
Evo.
now,
no, it's
Grammy
Evo,
is
it's
only
Evo's.
4.5 seconds from the lead.
Oh my.
Zenik and
God.
Vaxi side by side.
Grammy's
Why
out of
this
the
is-
DRS.
Backs out.
Yeah, the way this is going, Pay the Man is going to have a squabble and a half. Or
Oh,
LP's gonna have a
Vexy!
squabble in about
What a
3 laps time.
move! What a move from Vexy.
And gets the DRS as well.
But here comes Shafora now with the ERS. He's not using it.
Oh, almost went into the back of
Zenik.
Vaxi.
Zenik outside line. Is he going to switch to the inside at the end of the corner? He can't
He's
really.
not.
3 seconds only.
It's hammer time for the Haas duo.
It is now. Thing is, Game LP, how hard can he defend for his Mercedes mate?
Caution
also on the
sector
hard?
3. I think that's Seth George spun the car.
So
Hey,
George
what's
just spun the car at the pit entry.
Going into the pit lane. I think
Probably,
that's his retirement done.
yeah. He's also... his fuel situation is not looking very good, but
What has happened to Shafora's pace? Because he's gone from P3 to P6 in a lap.
thoughts
He's
are
going to
dead.
the pit
Shafora
lane.
pits.
Boxing. He's going to the pits.
Yeah, Shafora pits and Snedge with DNS in the pit lane as well, all on lap 41.
Why is she for a pitting?
Obviously, those softs are disgusting, so he's
9
probably
laps
going to
only.
another set of softs.
He's gonna
Yeah.
go into another set.
He's going to go another set. He's going to come out behind Milano, I think, but ahead of Snedgy,
Two
If
softs,
my-
yeah.
if my maths is correct.
Well, that is.
Let's see if Bridgman failed maths or not.
So,
Now.
behind Milano, but ahead of Snedgy.
You are correct. He's just out, just behind Milano,
There we go.
and he might get DRS as oh, he got DRS as well.
Strategy Bridgman. There we are.
2.3 seconds now, the gap between the 2 stoppers and the 1 stoppers of Payderman. But he has the buffer of those 3 second time penalties.
Yeah.
As well.
The Grammy's now. He's going to get. I tell you what. Will Vaxi also overtake Gamer? Because Gamer's like a ship at the moment. He is slow on those
Yeah.
hearts.
Those hards are not gonna be feeling very nicely.
Pay
So
the man.
And through goes Grammy. Is Vaxi gonna try and move? No, he's
No,
not.
Pay the Man has got a flashing ERS light. And also, Pay the Man has no penalties. That could be the difference between a win and a loss here.
10 more laps to
Zenik,
go.
Zenik is, well, it was left behind in the dust here. Those softs have dropped off. The fact that he couldn't really get through the duo of Grammy and Vaxi really hurt this race. Meanwhile, great teamwork by the Haas guys. Very good. They basically eliminated a podium contender through teamwork.
Eliminated.
Grammy is on
Oh,
the DRS
Gamer
now.
L, very wide.
Gamer's got Gamer had a bit of a moment there at turn 5. Vaxi overtakes Gamer for the final podium spot.
Grammy is already in the DRS of Pay the Man. What is this pace?
It's insane. This now, for me, Grammy's going to win this race. The Dutchman.
Even with the
Again,
penalties,
it's
though.
awesome. Yeah.
Even with-
He's only got
They're
3.
both on 3 seconds.
He's got 9 laps left.
I know. I mean, saying for the love of God, give us a safety car. I think there's not gonna be a safety car. I'm sorry.
Last
This is
year we
great
saw
even
dominant.
without a safety car. Look at this. There's a train forming behind Pay the Man. Look, Vaxi is just barely out of DRS of Grammy. Grammy is now overtaking Pay the Man for the win. And then you have P4, P5, all within 1 second of Vaxi. This is not
Hey, the
over
man is going
yet.
into pit lane.
Payneman pits. So last year we saw in real life a Brit lead the British Grand Prix and a Dutchman won. This year we're seeing in this game a Brit
He
lead
just
the race
Ferrari it.
and a Dutch win the race.
This is a
Well-
Ferrari mode. Why would you pit? Just get carried in the DRS and you have no penalties.
This is going to be tight between him and Shafora.
I am not sure. Oh, who's
No, it's not. No,
Niam
it's not.
has redeemed commentators muted. For the next 30 seconds, we shall be silent.
Yeah, minions. Pay the Man ain't winning. I think there was a little bit of a fumble there. Maybe it was a split second decision, but I wouldn't have pitted. I would have stayed in that train to try to stick in that group. He had the advantage of the 3 seconds.
You
Yeah,
have
those
to stay in the DRS.
Those hards went off bad. And now he's having some fun on those softs.
I are saying
So,
how many people DNF should drivers question mark? No, I think they're just too far behind the other cars.
Yeah,
Try
they
to
just
get points.
gave up. They just gave up.
yeah, we haven't,
Also-
had any crashes, have we, really? Nelson, Hambert, Wixon,
BRT.
Well, just
BRT at the
BRT,
start.
really.
Yeah.
But all the rest went into the pit lane on their own accord and retired on their own.
It's gonna be a three-way battle for the win, I think. Zenek will catch up to those guys, but will he be able to hold on with those softs for the last laps?
No.
He's really pushing. He's gonna be out of DRS. He's out of this race. It's a Haas 1-2, I feel.
That's not saying. I think it was a bad call from Peterman. 8 laps to the end, pit window is plus minus 22 seconds. It's even higher. It's
More. It's more. It's
26.
28.
26, 28, yeah. More than that, even. And now he has to fight against Shifora. That is not what he wanted to see.
And although there is one thing to be said, remember about Pay the Man's fuel situation. But okay, never mind. He's fine.
He's plus
Let me see everyone
1.2.
else. Yeah, he's fine.
Update on Milano's fuel. What's Milano's fuel looking like? And Stevo's.
Milano is even. He's plus 0. He's lifting a lot right now through Maggots and Beckett's.
Payman
Yes.
overtakes 4 into P6.
Best they can hope for now is getting P5, I think. You can't get 22 seconds out of this lead group.
Gamer LP might be tight on fuel by the end, but he has a massive gap to play with behind him, so I think he's gonna be fine.
That game at LP is on those disgusting cement
Hard.
tyres at the hard.
22
So-
laps, man. Holy hell. This guy. What happened to you? That's is asking. Yeah. Pathetic again in the DRS, just slightly. He needs to stay in there though. Just about in, just about out. It's so close for him to stay in. He's out
got
again.
no ERS.
He's
got
out.
no
Steve-O
ERS.
is gonna be out of fuel. Steve-O is not finishing this race. He's on. He's down on fuel. Right now he has negative 0.15.
He'll run out on the last lap.
Milano with 3 seconds. Let's see then. Zenek is still not in 1.1. He can't get in. Shifora is out of the DRS of Pay the Man. Pay the Man is rushing towards next 3 seconds in 1 lap, by the way, guys.
I think Pay the Man can get next.
Yeah, next surely, but the others? No
No.
chance.
But without the penalties, is it gonna come to the last lap at this rate? Is it possible? Can he gain? Nah, no way he can gain 20 seconds in 5 laps. Is impossible.
Mm.
Knock on wood.
I don't like the Fuso pits. Not going to be surprised if he retires here.
Last
If he
lap again.
He does.
If
If
he
he
does,
does,
I'm
well
still
done to him. He's
saying
done
well
47
done.
laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not
I
looking
don't
like
think he is. He's not. He's pitting for softs.
Meanwhile,
He's gonna
s- this situation here, Snetchy against Milano, both with 6 seconds. Snetchy's catching at the rate of 2 seconds and 2 laps. So, could get it. And Milano is out of, he has to lift a lot, so I think Snetchy will get that position. Oh, he's way off the road as I speak. What is he doing? Come on, no, concentrate, please.
Oh,
I lost a second there, never mind, we're going back to someone else.
You cursed him. Grammy and Vaxi are not being able to clear Zenik here. Zenik is in those old softs, but still.
Zenik is drifting.
Never
back by
mind,
about
just
10th
lost.
lap.
Yeah, he just lost like half a second as well in the final sector, so. Cursed yet again.
I mean, he is in striking distance so far still. If any one of those 2 Haas makes a mistake, he can pounce and get those positions easily in those
Not
last
just
5
that.
laps.
What's gonna happen with the Haas's? Are there team orders? Is Vaxi gonna get the win because he's in the championship fight, very high up there, or are Grammy and Vaxi gonna have a final lap shootout?
We're gonna see a Rosberg Hamilton here.
I think they are gonna
Oh,
fight it.
no.
I think they are gonna fight it. I don't think Grammy wants to lose or victory once more against Vexi. I think he really wants that victory in a 100% race. That prestige to win it.
Double points as well. I
Double
think
points
it's
as
double
well, yeah.
points. He's got to think about it himself. He's got to think about his own championship bid.
Yeah, I think
That's
Remy's.
all.
I think Remy's just gonna let him. He's too far away from Vaxi to even matter, and the benefit for Grammy right now of getting the 50 points of a race win, while Shifora is gonna get 16, I believe, for P7. That's massive.
Remember, the points is different in GFL. So it's 22 for a win.
Yeah.
So it's 44 for
No, it's not
Vaxi
22
and
for a win, no. Still
50 for a
25.
win.
It's still 25 for a win. It's 22 per second.
oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
but it's
okay.
doubled, isn't it? Doubled.
It's doubled,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, so it's 50,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
50. And then Shafora will be on. How many points is 7th? 8, isn't it? 8, isn't it?
That's in a normal.
I think it's 10.
let
Or
me
Pay the
check.
Man is so flying out there.
7 is 8, correct.
8, yes, we're getting 16. So it's a 34 point swing to Vaxi if Vaxi can get this win.
Yeah. I mean, Vaxi isn't going to be leading the championship. It is going to be Verstappening the championship. It's gonna have like 2 race wins worth of a buffer to Shifora.
Race engineer Nova is saying nope, team orders Grammys to win the race. After playing the team game for Vexi. We will see. Maybe Vexi just wants us to win so badly. He's 2 tenths behind. I mean, maybe he's gonna do a Rosberg.
Zenik is still there, isn't he? Zenik is not going away massively.
No, he's not going away. But Milano is slightly going away. But Snatchy's losing time to Electro Sanders on 6 lap old older tires. He just needs
Pay
to
the
finish
ma-
his race.
And Pay the Man now is only 3 seconds behind next. One time it was 9 seconds.
Gamer
But-
LP's fuel situation is very iffy right now. He's on plus 0.05.
Yeah, we have 3 more laps to go, guys. Wow, what a race! There was so much strategic in that race as well, with everybody on those different tire situations, and yeah, now 2 people leading, and Zenek is still hunting them down. 1.3 seconds, 1.2. He's closing down again, but he's just not able to get into this DRS zone.
The Haas's are playing the team game very well. They're not gaining a lot of time, but the fact that they have DRS is helping them a lot. They're just playing it off of one another, being smart about it, not fighting. So yeah.
Let's see them. Pay the Man on the hunt for next 1.7. I think this will close down to a second in this corner even only. 1.5, yeah.
Pay the Man is on a charge.
The great difference in grip. You were right on point. Next lost a whole half a second in one corner.
So
It makes-
the OP strategy is soft, medium, soft, isn't it? By the looks of it.
Yep. Because, Vexy, do you not want to win? Come on, you want to win. Give us a little bit of action, come on.
He's gonna want to win. He's gonna after last year's championship where he felt that
On
he
the last-
lost it on the last race, he's gonna want the championship. He's not taking any chances.
Will Pay the Man actually get Gamer LP on penalties? That is the question.
Probably. Oh, Game
Has
LP has
Gamer LP
3
got
seconds.
5 or 3?
3 seconds
Three.
only.
It
3
needs 4.5
seconds.
seconds in 2 laps.
I think that is possible. As he's
That is
putting a
definitely
Bosses lap in again. 28.1, he's flying out there. But he's not in 2 laps. In 2 laps, he's not gonna be able to get Vexy, Grammy, or Zenek.
No, sure not. I think Vax is waiting for literally the last lap.
I mean, Nova said that he's playing team game, but I mean, those
Important thing here. Sorry, excited.
Yeah.
Well, important thing to add here. Grammy has more ERS than Vaxi, so that
He
might
does.
play a factor. That might play a role.
Let's see then, as we're coming nearly to the last lap of this race, 1.5 left to go. Nexus losing the DRS as Payderman has 6 seconds only. He already gained a second to the Game LP. I think it's gonna be P4 in the end for Payderman. But what could have been? I think it was at the end now. It was the right decision. I think he would have fallen down like Game LP. So
It still would have finished above Gamer LP, so that's still a pretty sizable point loss, I'd say, in the end.
So let's go on to the last lap for everybody. Grammy is starting the final lap for everyone. The 2 Ferraris behind him, I think they want to finish as well now. So probably they will get lapped a second time or first time for Stevo. Let's see then. Is there gonna be team game or is there not? That's the question. Vexy against Grammy. Is Vexy thinking about the big way for the Haas team, or is he really the team player here today?
Tell you what, the difference being Grammy could get DRS off Stevo coming up
That
down to Hangar Straight. That could be the difference here between a win or a loss. Depends if Stevo goes to the side of him or Grammy goes for him.
Let's see
That
then.
Here
is
we
a
go,
very
then.
good point.
That is a very good, yeah. If Grammy gets DRS going down this back
He's getting
straight,
it.
Grammy wins.
Getting it, but look at Vexy. 310s, 210s. It's close, and Grammy is
Doesn't
flashing. Grammy is
Yeah,
flashing.
so is Vaxi though.
Oh, what a line from Vexy! That is not good. Hey, he's not getting it. Grammy will win this race. What a line
Yeah,
from in the last corner.
Grammy will win through sheer determination. He must win. Like Max Verstappen, he must win. A Dutchman will win the British Grand Prix.
Oh my god, was Vaxi losing it or was he weaving?
I think he was weaving. But let's see then.
Weaving.
Grammy wins the British Grand Prix, and it makes a 1-2 for the Haas team with Zedek in P3. Payderman will, I think, not get it. I think it's just outside. Game LP
I think
will just
he's
make
run out
it.
of fuel. He's run out of fuel.
No, he
3.8.
has fuel. He has
He has
fuel.
fuel, but he's not making
The
it.
man will get fifth.
Vex will finish in P6, P7 for Shifura, and then we're waiting for the last couple of guys. We're waiting for Flip, we're waiting for Milano, we're waiting for Snatchy, who's on the attack still.
Yeah, Milano's running out of fuel. He's on 0.1. He's gonna get overtaken by Snedgy.
He's going to run out in club. He's going to run out in the second to last corner, Milano.
He's out, he's out!
He's out. He's
There he
out.
goes.
And Snatchy will get the position. Come on, Snatch. No. Just drive. Oh, he's
There he
making it.
goes.
Oh, that's gotta feel awful.
Milano now coming to the
Milano
line.
ran out on the
Wetzel
line.
Saunders is also getting it.
Yeah, be
He
getting the
has less
position as well.
penalties.
By
And the last
1.2 seconds.
star here. Coming
Shrova.
across the line, Shrova in P12.
And then we have Steve who's run out of fuel as well. He's limping
Oh,
back home.
No. All the attention is on you, Stevo. You can weave. Feel free.
You can do whatever.
That's Milano didn't have a bad race per se. It's just that his fuel situation really did not help him at
No.
all. It was conserving fuel throughout the race, I feel, and still ran out of it.
Let's see then Steve coming for the last couple of corners. To finish
And
what
run
is the British Grand Prix for us. Let's see then.
Also, funny thing here, so the Haas's have already done their victory lap and they were coming up on Stevo. Great race. Great fun.
Yeah, the strategy at the end turned into a gamble, didn't it? The one stops definitely didn't work. Two stops were definitely the way on that one.
Yep. That is
Double Haas, Haas 1-2 with a Dutchman on top. But
Once
double
again,
British
things you'll
already.
never hear say in real life. Has one
Yeah.
too.
Haas 1-2.
Let's see then.
Where is Gunter now?
Remy wins the Grand Prix ahead of Vexy. Then again P3. Gamer P from P9 on the grid. Really good performance from him. P4 with the one stop. The one stop for him worked at least. Faderman in P5. Next in P6. C4 and P7 with Flip in P8 from P20. Really good performance. Neji in P9. Can be happy about the good points as well. Electrosanos P10. Milano in P11, Schrober taking the last points position in P12. Then the two Ferraris that didn't finish, so really nice from both of them. As well as like I don't like the Fuso 3 laps down. So still kudos to him, really good performance. And then the retirements of Snatch, Dorwedge, Wixip, Hambert, Nelson, Spotify, and BRT who crashed out on the first lap. Well, let's quickly look at race director for everybody. There's so much that. Taking more than 24 seconds, probably.
That's a lot of stuff. Oh,
Wow,
God.
my god, there's a lot of warnings there.
Honestly, didn't feel like there was a whole lot of instances of pushing people out. So
Yes, but it is. Flip is saying one stop from the back to P8. I take that. GG, guys.
Absolutely.
Sandwich is saying my
Yeah.
groin's dying, mate. What does groins mean? What does groins
because
mean?
he's on wheel and pedals, I'm gonna assume. So he just got a very good workout on those legs and arms as well. Nova again proved that I am the best engineer. Plus Ferrari, hire me, please. If Ferrari hire you, it's
We're in
very
trouble.
likely that you'll unlearn all the engineering.
Yeah, but
Uh,
we're getting asked for interviews, but I think yeah, I don't want to do them. Do you guys want to do them?
I don't mind either way. It's whatever for me.
Thibaut is asking, is this the real driver standings even with the penalties? It was the driver standings from everybody with their penalties. But yeah, after Stewart's decisions, maybe that could change still. But I think there weren't. In the top few, there are not that many, not many battles or not many incident reports. Probably for the lower positions.
I think that's really the usual, I'd say. In regards to driver standings after this race, Vaxi is gonna get a massive boost. Even having finished P2, he's gonna leap well ahead of Shifora and gain a very sizable lead over Shifora here. Paydaman is losing out. He's not closing the gap a whole lot to Shifora. Yeah, it was already 40 points, 47 points down on Vaxi before the race. So yeah.
Yeah, a really good race. Are we doing interviews? I don't want to do interviews. I mean, 100% race is an interview enough for us three, I think. Or,
There we go. No interviews.
for next round, surely we're doing it again. But yeah, myself feeling really exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but
I can't feel my trophy.